Welcome to the Roadrunner89 Investment Network, where we talk about interracial love and marriage. Hope you enjoy. Swirl to Investment. When it comes to interracial marriage, the most successful is black women, white men. And the reason is because black women are the most nurturing, most loving, most loyal, most spiritual, and most beautiful. Any questions? Swirl to investment. Choose the black woman.
Protected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women and to protect our women. And the only time a Muslim really gets real violent is when someone goes to molest his woman. We will kill you for our woman. I'm making it plain, yes. We will kill you for our woman. We believe that if the white man will do whatever is necessary to see that his woman gets respect and protection, then you and I will never be recognized as men until we stand up like men and place the same penalty over the head of anyone who puts his filthy hands out to put in the direction of our women.
All right, how is everybody doing tonight? Okay, I'm showing you a speech on Malcolm X talking about the protection of black women. Okay, this was back in the 60s, right? A long time ago. All right, before my time, before most people here, before your time. Okay, and I'm up in age. This is happening. Across the world, black women are the least protected. In our country, they're the least protected. Okay? And we need to fix this any way we can. Okay? And I'm going to talk about some things tonight. There's a lot of craziness going on in YouTube, as we know. Okay? And this is affecting my channel and other channels. And a number of you ladies have contacted me and talked to me about things. I'm not going to tell who's saying who and all this. I protect everybody's identity. Like I would ask them to protect mine when we talk, right? But I'm going to explain tonight. I'm going to give you a little heads up what's going on, because I know some of you are kind of in the dark about this. Some people are wondering what's going on. Things are a little strange, a little off. Okay? And my platform, okay, my primary purpose is to protect this platform. And the platform is the people that belong, that are here in this platform, that are in this channel. That's my primary purpose. Okay? And there's been times I've made mistakes. There are times I've brought people in I thought were great people. And sometimes they're not who we think they are. Okay? And sometimes, we break contact, we cut ties, because It just ain't working. Sometimes it's just a personality conflict, a mission we have, a certain direction. Sometimes there's just conflict and we gotta, part, part ways. Anytime I part ways with anybody, I like to do it behind closed doors where it's not brought in the open. Um, but things going on, certain individuals throwing my name out there, nonchalantly. Um, and their secret discussions. Okay. People talk. And here's the thing about YouTube, no matter how cool you think people are within your channel, sometimes they're not for you at all. And they will go the other way. Okay. And and look, I'm okay with anybody going anywhere. Okay. If you think what I'm doing is not for you and it's just you're not into it, that's cool. You're right. That is your choice. And you have to make a choice. Um, you know, my channel I created to promote interracial relationships, swirling to investment, interracial relationships to marriage, doing it the right way. The channel's about uplifting black women, okay, protecting them, not just physical, but their image also, telling the truth of what's going on, not feeding into stereotypes. Okay. And anyway, I'm going to show you a slide and I'm going to get into this, guys. And if you have any questions, you can email me. Okay. This is not an attack video or live stream to go in on pinpoint individuals. No. Okay. I'm just telling you what's going on. I'm telling you my perspective of it. And I'm going to tell you why I made certain decisions that I did. Okay. And not everybody agrees how I do things, and I get it. And some people don't agree on how others do it. That just is what it is. Okay. I have a certain personality, the way I do things. My channel is not an attack channel. My channel isn't designed to go in and troll people. Okay. We do have our beefs, but I like to keep it directed towards people that are attacking black women, the dusties, you might say, the ones that are doing black women wrong. That to me is the enemy of black women. Okay, the enemy of interracial relationships, dating and marriage. That's my enemy. My enemy ain't people saying the same thing. It makes no sense. Now might not agree. We might not even like each other, and that's okay. But if we're not on the same page, we're going to destroy each other within. And that's not what I want. My goal isn't just to build this channel, it's to build the network. I believe we need more white men speaking for black women. I do. But we also need the white men speaking for black women, uplifting and respecting black women also. Okay. And you'll have to decide whether that's happening or not. Anyway, but I just want to welcome everybody, and I want to go over some things. And look, I want a channel that's balanced. I want one where we go in when it's time and place for everything. I want a channel where we could come in and talk about other issues. This isn't just, hey, let's go in on black men every week. No, we will go in on them because they're not treating black women right? But I want to focus on other things too. I want to, talk about faith. I want to talk about stuff that's going on in the real world. I've talked about missing children. A lot of them are black women and girls, and how they're not being protected there. News reporting, stuff that's going on. And, and I want to have a good positive image. Okay. Um, some would say I'm the Mr. Rogers. Okay, some dude saying I'm Mr. Rogers. Okay, yeah, we need a little Mr. Rogers. He was a good man, right? Um, you know, it's more than having a can of whoop ass every week. You got to have balance. You have to be strategic. Okay, you have to uplift black women and protect our own image, right? And building a network. That is my ultimate goal. With what's going on, I'm a little piece of the puzzle. Okay? If I leave tomorrow, someone else can pick up the torch. But if I leave, that puzzle's gone. If my partner over here leaves, that puzzle's gone. If this guy leaves, that puzzle's gone. We need to increase, not decrease. And those that love black women need to show they love black women, and they need to respect black women. Okay? This is not a place to hook up with black women for fun and just, you know, fulfilling your desire. Okay? There are some white dudes that have came through here for that purpose. There have been some creepy white dudes that have stalked black women with this in this channel. Okay? There are good white men in here. There's a lot of them. But there's some creepy stalkers in there. Okay? There have been women that have talked to me about these guys stalking them. Okay? And ladies, if that ever happens to you, I apologize. Do not give out your personal information to any of these guys, no matter how good you think they are. Don't trust nobody. You're dealing with YouTube. Okay? White men are attracted to this channel because there's black women here. And that's okay if their intentions are good. If their intentions are pure. If they're looking to date towards marriage, that's what I support. I don't support swirling just for the excitement and nothing else. No, you got to have character. You got to have, the right intentions. Okay? Um, but anyway, let me put this slide. I'm going to tell you what my channel's about. And for everybody's information, I'm going to be kind of flying solo for a while. Okay? I don't like getting attacks. I don't like anybody on my channel getting attacked. You know what I mean? And Michael Ray is more than the Asian stalker. There were white dudes doing this too. Okay, there were a couple of white guys too. They come in here. Look, I can't screen people that come in here. And guys, if you see that I'm cool with somebody and we're having a discussion, and sometimes I have a tendency to, try to build this network. Some people I'll bring up and I'll uplift them, and and sometimes that could be wrong. Sometimes they could turn into be out there. Okay. Um, and maybe I think they're out there, and I'm totally wrong. I don't know. One thing I don't like doing, I don't like attacking black women. I just don't. Okay. Um, I have love for black women, whether they like me or not. They can hate me, but I still do not have the desire to go in on them. Okay. I will defend myself, but I'm not seeking to have a beef with black women, especially divestors, BWE, women that swirl. I just don't. That's in my area, kind of. So I try to kind of leave them alone, sort of say. I try to, and I don't like fighting a fight unless I got all the information. No matter how it may seem one-sided or the other, I don't. And if I don't feel right about something, I won't do it. I don't just support other people in my group because, hey, we're cool and you got a problem with her or him and I'm in the fight. No, I got to know. Um, and if people can't respect that, you know, bail out for a minute because I don't feel right, then hey, that's your problem. Okay. My intention is not to attack. My intention is not to go in. I got to know everything that's going on. And if I'm not a part of it, I'm not just jumping in. Okay. No disrespect to nobody, but that's basically what's going on. Anyway. Okay. Let me get this slide up here, guys. Okay. And let me put this up here. Okay. I want to explain to you what this channel's about. Okay. Roadrunner89 Swirl to Investment Network. Okay. I call it a network. It is a channel. The goal is to create networks to promote interracial relationships, to uplift black women, to tell the truth about black women, and yes, protect their image. Okay. Because their image is run through the dirt and it's disgusting. But anyway, purpose of the channel, number one, is to promote interracial relationships, white men, black women. Okay. And that's also other non-black men and white women, Asian men, black women, Hispanic black women. Okay. That number one. Okay. Number two, love, respect, and protect black women. Okay. And that's pretty simple. We love black women, right? We need to respect them and protect them. Okay. And what do I mean by that? Love, okay. Love comes in different forms, right? I have love for black women across the board. Okay. That's a love where, you know, I appreciate the things they do, how they conduct themselves. I want nice things to happen to black women. I want black women to be successful. I've got felt love from black women, and thus I have a lot of love for black women. Okay, um, and I do. Even if I don't know black women, I like to see them do good things. Even if they can't stand me, I just do. That's me. Um, and that's true love. You know, when you have love for somebody, regardless of how they feel about you, you still love them. Okay. Hey, Lady T. Um, you know, and then respect. We got to respect black women too. Their opinions they have, listen to them, even if we don't agree. Um, it's respect. You're respecting her opinion. Okay. And you protect her image. Okay. I don't ever put photos of black women, showing their butt and boobs and all that. I don't. Black women have the most beautiful uh, body out there, right? But that's for her husband. Okay, that's how I feel about that. I don't show images of black women like that because I think it's disrespectful. That's my opinion. Okay, I'm very traditional. Okay, and a woman's body's meant for her husband. And when I look at a black woman's body, it's my wife. Okay, that's in my opinion for marriage. Okay, and some people say, well, people were going to have sex without marriage, and that's the way it is. Okay, but that's me. Okay, my eyes, my desires, my wants belong to my wife. Okay, so I don't put images out there like that. Okay, now if other people do this and ladies you're cool with that, okay, that's over there. I don't do that over here. I'm not going to go on channels and judge everybody, but that's what I do. Okay. I don't do that. I don't put images of black women out there. I have more respect for black women to do stuff like that. Okay. Okay. and protect. Okay, protection of black women is not just physical, it's mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay, telling the truth about black women is a, a form of protection. Protecting the image of a black woman, that's protection. Okay. um you see a black woman in trouble, yeah, protect her. I mean, if any woman's in danger, us as men need to protect women, period. But black women are the most unprotected. We need to put more emphasis on protecting black women. Okay. All right. And number three. Okay, number three, hold the men on the channel accountable. Okay, we need to hold all men accountable. But here's the thing, if you're harassing black women on my channel, you are done. Okay, this is not a channel to uplift white men. It is a channel to promote interracial relationships, uplift black women. Um, Black women here are the most important group of people. Okay, it is what it is, and it needs to be, because women are more important than the men, and that's who we protect. That's who's the most important. Okay. um just because you're with a white man does not mean he's going to treat you right, does not mean he's not going to be dusty. I don't want to create a space where we tell black women to stay away from dusty black men to bring them in to be with dusty white men. That's counterproductive. It makes us look bad. It just destroys our mission. It destroys what we want to push forward. Okay. So men on the channel need to be held accountable. Okay. And, you know, it is what it is. And most of the men here understand. I mean, we've seen some dirt balls come through here, have we not? We had to hold them accountable. We had to get them out of the channel. We had to get them off the platform. Okay. So anyway, let me go back to the slide here. All right. Now, number 4, respect, faith, morals, and opinions. Okay. Here's something I'm seeing. Okay. Respect faith. Okay. There are a lot of black women in this space that are women of faith. They are Christians. There might be some Muslims in there. Well, I know there is. Okay. Respect their faith. We don't trash it. Their morals. Okay. Just because, and if they tell you they don't want to hear cussing or cursing or, vulgar stuff, explicit sexual talk or images, okay, we need to respect that. I do not like a lot of cussing. Okay. I try to keep the language clean. That's me. If you cuss, that's you. Okay. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying I try to keep myself grounded traditionally within my faith. Okay. Some take my meekness as a weakness, and that's fine. They can do that. Okay. But my God, my faith comes first. Okay. And yours does too, ladies and gentlemen. So I respect that. Okay. We need to respect that. That doesn't mean I'm going to try to convert you to my religion. No. I'm just telling you, we got to respect that. Okay. This channel is about faith also. Okay. And a lot of the women here, are women of faith. A big demographic of black women are in the church, women of faith, traditional women. Okay. That's a beautiful thing. Let's respect that, guys. Let's, keep it real there. Okay. Um, their morality. Our morals might be different. Okay. I don't like putting pictures of black women with their bodies exposed. Some men do. They think, oh, well, that's just a beautiful body, and they see. Um, for me, within my faith, that's, I believe, for her husband, okay? And I don't, and I think looking at those images can develop lust for other women, and then the desires you have for your wife goes to some other woman, okay? Just telling you how I feel, okay? I'm not telling you have to agree with me and feel the way I feel, no. But we got to be respectful, okay? All right. All right, number 5, protect the black woman, protect the image of black women. All right? This is what this channel is about too. We protect the image of black women. Okay? And when I say protect the image, we tell the truth. We uplift black women. We tell the world what we see. We see the beauty in black women, how they conduct themselves, how you know, how they adapt and overcome in situations that they're brought into, not fault of their own, you know. And black women are the most educated. Black women adapt and overcome. Black women are holding up the black community right now as we speak. And they're getting the blame for everything that goes wrong in it. For a lot of the time, right? So we need to combat that, okay? And tell the truth. And it is powerful when white men tell the truth about black women and show love towards black women. Okay? That shows that even though we're not in your community and your culture, we see the beauty you have. We see the value in you. And we're going to tell the world about it. We're going to tell them how much we love you, how much we respect you, how valuable and beautiful you are. That's what this is about. Okay? Protect that image. It's a form of protection. The more respect black women get, the better they're treated. The more men of other groups will open up their options to black women and not think that they're crazy, only want to be with the black man and will cuss you out and make you look like a fool. No. That's what a lot of white men think black women think of us. They don't want to deal with us. They just want black men. Okay, there are a lot of black women like that, yes, but there are a lot that are willing to open their options and want a man that loves them. Men are not the prize. Yes, Faith Grace, that is right. The woman is the prize. In this platform, this channel, black women are the prize. They're that treasure. Okay? And we need to make that known. Does that mean that the ones that don't like us and might even talk crap about us, that we don't show them love? No, we still have love and respect for them. Okay? And we need to. Because love and respect for someone, even if they don't like you through time, they get to know you. They get to understand where you're coming from. And then later on, they see you as a blessing. And they see the truth that comes from you instead of the stereotypes and generalizations. Okay? A lot of black women think white men are monsters, that they're racist, and they just want to go in on black people and just, come out of the womb wanting to go in on black people. No, we're not like that. Racism is a taught behavior. It's not natural. Okay. Let me see here. Let me get back to the topic here. All right. Protect the black women's image. Okay. And protect the image of white men and black women. Black women, white men. However you want to say it. We're here to protect that image. Okay. That represents us. That represents our community. Okay. And whatever we do is going to impact our image. Okay. Whatever we do is going to impact our image. Okay. So if I come up here saying sexual explicit stuff about black women, talking about their butt and their boobs and all this stuff, and I show images of black women, half clothed and all this, or black women twerking, what's that say about me? And that makes me look like a fetishizer. Okay? That's another thing. You don't want to put images of black women up there like that because it gives the image that you're lusting after black women. And they'll say, well, that's why they're with black women. They lust after them. They want to fetishize them. How many times we heard this? Okay? You might have that picture and you're not fetishizing, you just love black women. But the image says you're a lusty fetishizer, creepy, right, dusty. And that reflects on all of us white men. Your actions affect us all. How you treat black women affects us all as white men that love black women. We need to be held accountable. We need to get the dust out. It makes no sense. Hey, get away from the black man. He's dusty. Come over here. Let me look at your butt. I mean, come on. I just... Anyway. I'm seeing stuff I do not like. Okay? Because it's defeating the purpose. It's putting a wrench in the mission. It's holding us up. All right. Now, number 7. All right. Create a network for black women and non-black men to come together for love and marriage. That is the goal. Promote interracial relationships. Promote interracial relationships. Swirl to investment. Okay, people say, well, let's make a movement, and the movement's already there. You could brand it how you want, name it whatever. Okay? The investor is the man that loves the black woman, that wants to be with the black woman. Okay? That's the investor. Investor, you might not even know he likes black women because he's not trying to be something he's not. He loves himself, his family, his community. The only difference is to another white man is he wants the black woman on his side. He wants her to be his wife. Okay? He's invested in the black woman because he knows the black woman is the best option. Okay? It's not like divestment where they're leaving the community for a better life, a better a better life, better opportunities, and the beloved. Okay? For us investors, we're staying where we're at. We're just bringing the black woman home to us, loving her and making her our wives. Okay? That's what investment is. Okay? We cannot go in and take black women by force and, just delete them in and take them. We can't do that. Okay? And if we did that, that's kind of a slavery type thing. That's kind of like, and then she's not ours anyway because we took by force. The thing of it is we win the hearts and minds of black women. We show that, look, there are men out there like us that love you, that want to be with you. You are the treasure. We love you. We're offering you a place in our home, in our heart. Okay? That's how you win the day. Okay? Beating the crap out of Tyrone and just taking the woman, you got to be more strategic than that. Now, if he's harming her or a threat, yeah, take out the threat by all means. Okay? But we need to be smart what we're doing. Be careful of your rhetoric. Okay? There are guidelines on YouTube. When you say take out, delete, or exterminate, come on now. Okay? We don't do that. We win the day. We win the hearts and minds. And we stand up for black women. We stand up for ourselves. We don't walk around here with white guilt. Okay? But we do hold ourselves accountable. Black women are not an object. Black women aren't a banging body. Black women are not a sex object that you fulfill your desire with. Black women are beautiful women. Black women are a treasure, are a prize, are a blessing from God, and we need to treat them as such. Okay? That's where my channel stands, guys. Okay? I want to uplift black women. I want to put black women first. I want to promote interracial relationships that lead to marriage with black women. I want black women to have the best option. Okay? I think white men are the best option for black women. I believe that. Okay? And I'm not saying that because I'm a white guy and I don't like other men. No. That statistically is the best option. But there are other non-black men that are good options too. Okay? I promote that also. Okay? Now, some of you say, well, what about the good black man? Okay, well, if you find that, if you find the diamond in the rough, okay, it exists, but really it's like finding a needle in the haystack. Okay. But there is a needle in the haystack, you know what I mean? So my thing is the best for black women. Okay. And that's what we really need to focus on, protecting black women. Okay. And us as investors, we need to put black women first. Because here's the thing. The more you put into black women, the more you're going to get out. And if you want everything, you have to give everything. Okay? That's the way it is. But it's a beautiful thing when you do that. When you love your wife with all your heart and it comes back. And she knows you love her. And she loves you with all her heart. There's no other woman that will love you like a black woman. With her heart, body, and soul, all areas of love, black women are the best. Hands down. And if you want that, you need to prove yourself worthy. Because, truth be told, we really don't deserve black women. We don't. I'll be the first to say I don't deserve my wife. And I'm speaking truth. But I do thank God she is my wife. I do thank God that Sandy is in my life. And, that's my whole world. And with this channel, what I wanted to do was promote love and marriage between black women, white men, or non-black men and black women. Okay. My intent isn't to go on the attack, and I will. I love going in on the Beta Kings. Okay. I love that. And we're going to do that. Okay. But that's not all we're going to do. That's not all I'm going to do. Okay. We need to balance it out. We need to put black women first. And I want to explain something to you guys. I want to level with you. Okay? With my platform and another creator's platform, we have broken contact. We have broken ties. We are done with each other. Okay? I'm not here to go in on this guy or this, okay? I'm not going to say names. All right? And I'm not going to tell you, don't go over there. He's like this. He's like that. No. It's your choice, ladies. I respect it. If you leave me today, that's up to you. Okay? It will hurt. I'm not going to lie. My feelings will be hurt. I don't feel good when people leave. But I don't want to go over and attack other platforms just to get their subscribers or nothing like that. Okay? I just say be careful, ladies. Okay? There are many platforms. Okay? In our space, we have divestors, There's BWE. There's there's interracial couples, their channels. They're in our area. Okay, I want us to be a one unit. Okay, we have different ideas, different approaches, and that's okay. And sometimes we're right and sometimes we're wrong. But if we cannot come in and hold ourselves accountable, we're no good. And thanks, Alexander, for the super chat. You don't have to do that, Alexander. Give me super chats every time, but I appreciate it. Thanks. But guys, okay, so you're going to hear some stuff. Some of you know what's going on, okay? And I'm going to just say this. I didn't feel like being a part of a fight because I didn't feel right, okay? My intentions were to sit on the sidelines for this and then come back, okay? But that wasn't allowed. I was kicked out, I was blocked and did away with, okay? And that's fine, okay? I have my own platform to protect people in it. I will not go in on anybody that goes somewhere else. I will not go after you. That's your choice. I've had people leave my channel, and some have left because I made mistakes. It was my fault. And I'm man enough to say I made mistakes. There's some things I did not do right my time on YouTube, okay? Most of the time I think I'm doing the right thing, but I have made mistakes. Some ladies have got hurt, because I didn't see what was coming. And I'm going to be more secluded these days. I'm not going to be doing collaborations like I have been. I'm going to be more focused within my channel because I don't want to bring nobody in that's going cause any trouble, especially to you ladies. I don't want that conflict. I don't want that. I mean, if they bring it, they bring it. It is what it is. But I want you to know that I love you guys, and you know the best choice. I can't make it for you. And if you go there and here, that's cool too. Okay, you're welcome here. But I have made mistakes. I'm not perfect. Okay. Some people think I'm going about this the wrong way with my channel. Some people say, hey, you're right on. And that's just opinions. But I'm keeping it grounded here. I'm flying solo, sort of say. That don't mean I'm not going to have panels and stuff. I will do that. But I don't want to get locked into where I feel like I got to go on somebody's channel because we're working together every week, every time, and be totally on their side, totally with. I don't expect them to be that with me. And if I have a beef, I don't expect anybody to jump in for me. Okay, I just don't. That wouldn't be right and fair. Okay, and especially if you tell me, hey, I don't feel right. Hey, cool. But that's it. So you're going to hear some stuff. Okay. I'm going to try to take the high road and just let it go right now. But but I love you guys. And look, I don't want to stop this. Whether we're over 6,000, that's beautiful. But the numbers don't matter. It just matters you're here. If there's only 40 of us, it's wonderful. It's great. I remember when I was making videos, I remember me and my wife celebrated because I got 40 subscribers. Okay. Some people are blowing up right off the bat. Me, I wasn't that way. I worked, my subscribers came one at a time. It moved kind of slow. Okay. I had to really work on it. I'm not the greatest speaker. I'm not the most entertaining guy. And Um, I have to put in the work. But I think when people started seeing my heart, seeing how I feel, that's when, there was an uplifting. And I don't take that for granted by no means. I'm totally at awe that we have 81 people on here tonight. I'm just like, wow. I know some people have thousands, but I'm very grateful for what I have. And the little channels I have that I helped with, um, you know, I love their passion. I like Miss Anita's channel. Um, she came in, she did it, she puts a lot of work into it. Um, her heart's in it. I mean, she don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but she's real. Got a good heart. I love that. You know, um, some people do better than others, um, and that's life. I know through my life, I feel I was successful, but there were people that flew past me like no tomorrow, and some didn't get as high as I did. That's just life, and that's okay. Um, but my thing is we got to have balance. Okay, I know some people are more aggressive, more in your face. Okay, and nothing wrong with that if you control it the right way. Um, but I believe you got to have balance, and you know. But anyway, I don't want to keep you guys in the total dark, but I don't want to throw names out there. I don't want to do that. Okay, and I don't want to try to manipulate you to agree with me. I just want to tell you how I feel. You know, and I just want to explain my channel and you know what it's about, and my mission in this, what I want to do. I want to see more white men channel. I really do. That's why I go in hard when I see white men doing what I'm doing, and I'll lift them up. I'll promote them because, and maybe I go too far with it, but I just feel that if we get more in, we'll be better in society. We'll be better within our network here, and that's what it is. A network is a group. A group of platforms. Okay, I like to think of this as a network, not a channel. It is a channel, but it's not about me. It's about you. I'm just like the CEO, and if I do a bad job, you fire me, right? You leave my pants. Say, I'm done with this dude. He's stupid, or he's wrong, or whatever. But if you think what I'm doing is right and good, then you stay with me. Um, that's really it in a nutshell. And look, I'm not here to go in on people right now. I'm just saying we all have a different approach. We all have a different battle plan. Okay. This is mine. Okay. And this more fits my personality. I used to work for the state for corrections, right? Um, I was put like into a unit where I would do negotiations. Okay. My supervisors felt I was good for the job because I was diplomatical. I could reason. I could I was good talking with people and working in with the prison, controlling people and getting them to do what you want. It's more than just, using force to make them do what you want. I had a way to where I could have people do what I want them to do without even going in on them. Just talking to them like I'm talking to you with reason, holding them to the standards, but having some respect. Okay? That's just my personality. A lot of times you resolve conflict with just words. And that don't mean you're backing down and giving in to what they want. No. Just tell them what the deal is, the reasoning. Sometimes a little general respect towards people goes a long way. I mean, but I have my faith, and I love my country. I think this is the greatest country in the world. Do we have our problems? Yes. Did we have slavery, Jim Crow, and all that evil stuff? Yes. Did we do bad things to people? Yes. What about other countries? They were better than us, right? No. Everything that happened in America happened in other countries. Maybe the different way of going about the evil they did, but there's been genocide in every country. Slavery existed in every country. And I don't mean to get off topic into slavery, but what I'm saying is we have an awesome country. But truth be told, it's ran by sinful men, corrupt men. Okay. That's the problem right there. It's not the spirit of America. It's not the idea. If we lived what our forefathers wrote, slavery and Jim Crow would have never existed. But it did, because sinful men do sinful things. Anyway, but I don't want to get too into that. But my thing is respect people how they are. Respect me for my faith. I respect you for yours. Respect me for my military service. I love my country. I respect you if, for your service to this country. It's not necessarily military service. You might do stuff for the community. You might build roads. You might be a police officer protecting our streets, a firefighter putting out the fire, keeping us safe. Okay? I respect you for what you do. Respect me for what I do. Okay? And there's certain things I do that have my personality. You guys see me wear jerseys, right? I got the Anaheim Ducks, right? I'm in the hockey. And I started doing that just because it was something different. And I've changed through time. Sometimes I'll wear a suit, sometimes I'll just wear nice clothes. I try to put in a good image. But I've wore the hockey jerseys, and I've given out a lot of jerseys. I think I've given out 12 to my subscribers. I've given out Bibles when I do my prayer meetings. Sometimes I give out Bibles. Sometimes people come up, I'll cash app them, and I just do that because that goes along with my faith. If I'm blessed, bless others. And there's nothing I want in return. That's a blessing. It's a gift. A gift is something I give you for nothing in return. Just because I love you. I have love for you. Okay? When I go eat dinner, I tip good because they're hardworking. They have families. I've been blessed with my income, with my resources, and I like to give a little back. Okay? Sometimes you guys have seen me here and there. When I have ladies' night, anytime I have ladies' night, guys, if you have a cash app come up, I'm going, somebody's going to get a little gift. Okay? I can't give it to everybody. I wish if I was a billionaire, you guys would be, but I like to give a little blessing here and there, because it comes back. What you reap is what you sow. Karma, right? Good and bad. You bless people, you get it back. Then you get it back in different ways. But I know a lot of you guys are hockey fans too. I found out. I didn't know that many black women are in the hockey. I guess I'm looking at stereotypes and generalizations. But I know some ladies that have talked to me said, "Hey, you know what? I like the jerseys you wear." When I was starting, and you talk about hockey, and I've never got into it. One lady went to a game and said, "Oh my God, I'm a fan for life. This is great." Some of the women think, okay, it's a lot of white people. They feel kind of uncomfortable, but really nobody cares. Um, but that's just my personality. I'm in the sports. Does it control my life? Oh heck no. It's entertainment. But I do love hockey. Hockey's awesome. And I am a football fan too. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I go through an emotional roller coaster there. My team is either great or horrible. So I mean, but that don't control my life. It's a game. It's a sport. But it is entertaining. It is fun. Um, you know, and but anyway, I love you guys. I just want you to know, look, regardless of what happens in other channels, okay, keep focused on what's really important. Okay, ladies, that is you being uplifted, provided for, protected, ladies. That's the most important thing. It's about you. It's not about us YouTubers. Okay? It's really not. We're just talking heads telling you how we feel, really. Okay? It's about you. Go where you feel more comfortable. Go where it's safer for you. Where you feel more appreciated, where you feel like that's your home. Okay? Look, I follow a lot of YouTube channels. A lot of them I love. And look, I see and this is disturbing. I see divestment channels that I support, and I love the women that do it, and then they have confrontations and beefs, and I'm like, wow, I like them both, but why are they going in on each other? And I don't know, that's not really my business. Um I don't really go into their channels because I know they're doing their thing. Um, I do sometimes get in the comments, and I've had some of them, "Hey, Roadrunner, come on up, let's talk." And I've had some women's channels say, "You know what? This is a woman's channel." And I'm like, "Hey, okay, that's cool. I love what you're doing," and I get out. Because our channels are ours. We decide who comes in and comes out. So if I have that right, they darn sure have that right. But I still love them. There's women's channels I follow. I know they don't even like me. Okay, I know, but I still think they're awesome. I still support them. I don't take it personal. I just like the content and their message. Okay, and that's the way to be. I mean, not everybody's going to like you. I love black women, and there's black women that do not like me, and that there's been black women that don't like me through my life. It's okay. There are those ones that love me, and that's what makes it so much more beautiful, because when you're rejected and then you're accepted, it's like, wow, that's you really appreciate that. I think we all need to go through a little bit of rejection, because then when we're accepted, we really appreciate it. We embrace it. We don't take her for granted. If when I was dating, if every black woman thought I was wonderful, would I really respect black women like that? But when you have to work for that relationship, and you find some like you, some don't, and the ones that do, you really appreciate them. You know, you really love them. Um, you know, but look, guys, um, I do promote interracial relationships, but I do not want to be part of one that goes bad. I know it's not really I don't have a lot of control in that. And maybe two people aren't meant for to be together and it don't work. That's fine. But I don't want to be part of something where a black woman gets with a white dude and he abuses her or he does something to her. I don't want to be part of that. And ladies, be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. The dust flows all across the board. Okay. Make sure he loves you. Not desires you, not thinks you're beautiful, but loves you. Make sure. Okay. Uh anyway, guys, I'm gonna go soon. Um I'm going to open the panel. Um I know guys might want to come up, but I want to hear from the ladies. And I'm not excluding guys. I just um if ladies, if you got anything you want to say in the panel, um you can. I just ask we don't use names and stuff like that. Um I just but if you want to come in and talk with me or you know and if you really have something to say to me you want to say, I suggest email. Okay. I've talking to people today all day. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but I've been on the phone. I've been uh you know I've been doing Zoom meetings, Zoom calls. uh I've been giving out my Google number. um so I'm always reachable. Okay. And this is what I do too. Three Brad discussion. Yeah, we need the three Brad discussion. We need to take self accountability. Yeah. Yeah, I do too. Summer Breeze, thanks for the super sticker or yeah, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um I sound hurt. Well, I am hurt. I ain't going to lie. I am. I just feel like I felt like something that could have been great, big, and beautiful is like turned into a circus, sort of say. The three bad circus. It goes around. We're in it right now. Um, but sometimes we got to go through it. I mean, you know, the Beta Kings are going to come for us. They're going to try to make us look bad as much as possible. But that's expected. Um, I just don't like seeing us going at each other. That's what really hurts. Um okay, Alexander, thanks. You doing a Discord? Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm getting my Discord set up. I've went in and created the little channel. I was going to put it up today, but I just haven't had time. And but I'm gonna have a Discord, and I'm gonna have it where we could come in and have discussions. And I want to figure out how to do the movies on it. And so I got there. I got one lady that asked me if I could do music videos on you know a show with like different music and stuff, and some dealing with interracial things. And And I would love to do that. God, I would love to do music videos and talk about it. I think that'd be a great show. But due to uh YouTube copyright, I can't show videos up there. I'll get a copyright claim, or maybe even a strike. I mean, I'm not allowed to show that stuff. Or they might take the monetization, which I don't care about that because it's not really a lot of money. But um I just get dinged when I do that. I can't show music video. I can't show movies on YouTube either. I'll get taken down. I know people got ideas for that stuff, and that would be great. But through Discord, I guess you could do movies. There's way you can do it through like the different like Netflix and stuff and other channels. And I've seen people on YouTube that say, "Hey, we're going to have movie night," and I would love to do that. Um, you know, I'm just learning about Discord, um, and I I'm gonna do one, and it's going to be awesome. I'm probably going to do it on Sundays. I think that because that's usually my day off, and movie night on Discord would be beautiful. I think. Oh my God, we could. And like I said, we could go in and we can like listen to music. You guys like music and stuff? I do. I mean, me and my wife sometimes we'll spend the day and we'll put on YouTube and watch music videos and stuff, and listen to the music, and sometimes we just kick back and do that. We could do stuff like that. We can have discussions about what's going on in the day, some of the issues maybe we need to cover. Um, I think it'd just be fun to get together and talk to you guys. Uh, yeah, Discord has some kind of jukebox. Okay, I'll look into that. If you guys got any ideas, I'm new at this. I'm kind of struggling a little bit while I'm doing this, but I'm going to get it together. And I would love to do I would love to have a movie night, and then later on do the movie review. And then you guys wouldn't have to, you wouldn't have to have a, go out and rent the movie or purchase it. We could show it on there. Um, yeah. But guys, I just want to tell you, weird things are happening. Some ladies are saying, "Look, I'm getting this stuff sent to me. This person's saying this and that." And God, I didn't know it would be like this. I'm just like, wow. Um, but ladies, I don't target nobody. I don't send out emails telling you to do this and that. I don't do that. If you come to me with your concerns, I'll talk to you and tell you what I think. And you know, and when we talk, I got people that, and look, one of the big reasons why I felt the way I did with what was going on is ladies that have been on my channel since the beginning were telling me some these things, and they're saying, and they don't want to see me hurt. They don't want to see, they have respect for me. They don't want me to get dragged into something that's going to be destructive to them and me, Um and I do apologize, guys. Maybe when I work with people, maybe I need to vet better. I don't know. And I'm not saying I'm breaking ties because this person's god awful. No, I'm just saying something's off, and I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe this is all in our heads, and maybe I'm getting emails from people that, but they're not trolls. They're people I know. Some of these people I know in person, and yes, some people on my channel I know in person. Me and Sandy have friendships that we've developed with this in different cities we travel to. So we got a rapport. Some of the people on my channel are actually people in my everyday life I work with. You know that? There's black women in my channel work with me at my job. Yes. There's some black women in my hometown that watch me, that I grew up with. Some I have dated. My wife knows them. We're friends. So, I mean, my situation, I think it's more personal in that way. You know, I don't just go meeting everybody, but there are people I do know. Spit. Already, I'm totally lost. Yeah, and maybe some being lost is a good thing. But look, all I'm saying, guys, and the reason I don't just go out and say everything, number one, it's not appropriate. Number two, if I'm wrong, it's not good. I don't want to lead nobody the wrong way. Okay. And number three, if I have any character, I need to speak truth and not just what I think. Okay. So I'm just saying, and that's probably why you're lost, because I'm talking, but some people know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. But I'm not just going to throw names out there and say, this is what happened, and he or she did this, and I did that, and, you know, they're bad people, and stay away from. No. I don't roll like that. Okay? Something's weird, something happened. I don't understand it myself. Okay? So I'm going to keep it there. You know, you're in this YouTube streets, you watch. You tell me. Ladies, they might be baiting me. I don't know. I'm just saying, I know me and some people have broken contact. Okay? And it's not that I hate them and I just want to go in on them. No. It's just we're not going to work well together. It just is what it is. Okay? You know where I stand. You know my morals, my values. You know how I feel about stuff. Okay? I'm not going to go in judgment and say because they don't believe like me, they're just all wrong. Okay? I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to tell you where I stand. Okay? And you know, it's your choice. You know what's best, really. I want to believe that I'm the one that's always right and the best content creator out there, but I'm just a man like everybody else. Okay? But I do have morals, I do have structure, and I do have love for interracial relationships, and I have a lot of love for black women. That's it in a nutshell. Okay? So I'll put up the link. I wasn't going to have a panel, but if you want to come on, you can. You know, but anyway, there's the link if you want to come on. All right. Hello, Corey. What's going on? Long time no see.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing? And then Sea Breeze. How you doing?
I'm okay. I don't know what's going on, and like you said, you don't want to mention it, so no problem. But I just want to tell you this. You know, I know you're a believer. I'm a believer as well. Okay, I do. I love God, and so I'm not going to get all spiritual. But what I will say this, I will leave you with this: is that trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to your own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. So God has already set this before you, how he wants you to do it and how he wants you to handle it, and just be led by him. Okay. So the word of God is always going to be a light unto your feet. And that's what I would say.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Yeah.
But we got Corey and Pro Leadership on here. How's it going?
How you doing?
Good.
So I've been listening, and it's always kind of hard to hear you struggle with people that you help or connect with, or people that it always starts out good, and then along the way you find out more than you really wanted to know about the person.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's usually how it happens. You find out stuff about somebody, and it's like, ooh, we shouldn't be on the same, you know, channel together. But I
Yeah,
mean, it's just like on the job. There's some
mhm.
people you get along with, and there's other people you just acknowledge you disagree. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, and I want to be careful. I don't just go in and just say things because
Yeah,
I want to be right, and that's why I don't like getting into beefs just because we're cool and they're after you, but I don't know the whole thing. I don't like jumping into that. That is just to me is foolish and it's irresponsible. Um,
it is, because at the end of the day, you're still neighbors. I mean, we live in the same country.
yeah, yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I don't have to agree with everybody to live next door to
Yeah, that's true.
them. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, can I bring this up? It's kind of like changing the subject a little bit, but
Mhm.
I shadow watch a lot of channels,
Yeah.
I don't
Uh-huh.
engage, but I shadow watch.
Yeah.
And they were talking about submission, and they were getting some of the points right, but in a lot of ways, they were really, I, well, I'm 52, and you
Yeah.
know me. I
Mhm.
was married for a long time, but so I grabbed a pen and paper and I sat down and I wrote out submission. And they were talking about, of course, wives submitting to their husbands, but I want to look at it through a scriptural basis.
Mhm.
You submit to a friendship to protect each other's weakness.
Mm.
You cover each other's back.
Yeah.
Okay. You submit to a friendship, forsaking all others. Sometimes that means family members or even your own children.
Mm.
Yeah.
In some cases, I mean, depends on, what the child chooses to do, because some kids kind of go crazy for a while. And
Yeah.
the other one is submit to living life together. Choose each other first.
Yeah.
Choose your own happiness first. Choose your own path. The other one is choose a path of success for the future. I mean, if you find a guy and he's everything you're looking for, but what he does, what his desires are, his passions are, if you have a different passion than he does, you're really not a match. Let the boy go.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
And
I got one more.
okay.
Submit to God for direction and moral
Mhm.
code.
Yeah.
The man and the woman both are supposed to submit to God and
Mhm.
trust in him to guide them both.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote this down real quick,
Mhm.
and I don't know, I wanted to share it, but it just seemed like everybody keeps talking about who's going to lead.
Mhm.
God's going to lead. Because if
Yeah.
he's not leading, you guys really ain't married. You're in a partnership.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And
I mean,
that's where yeah, because how can you be all into that person? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, pro white male leadership. Welcome to the panel.
Thank you. I'm not staying long because it's already late, and I got to get up in a few hours. But don't worry about it, Brent. You know how I am. So I'm a businesswoman, so I don't let things get to me.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, yeah. you're killing it in the business world, and no, and I know you're strategic on how you do things. But yeah, I'm not going to let it bother me. I just feel like I gotta let people know where I stand. That need to know about this. Let me say that. Um, but I would say to all the ladies, be careful. Okay. Look, I've looked at stats and I've looked at the situation, and black women, white men are doing better with marriage than anybody. And that's beautiful. But there are evil men in all groups, and you got to be careful. Sometimes we think we leave one area to get better, and we find we hop from trash to trash. Okay, does that make sense? I mean, black women are amazing. Black women, are the best option, hands down. But I have dated a black woman that was toxic and not meant for me, that was off. Most black women are not like that, but they're out there. So you got to keep that in mind. Standards, vetting, being strategic. And that's the thing. And I want to be part of success. I want a channel that leads black women, white men into love to marriage. I say, swirl to investment, interracial dating to marriage. Doing it the right way because you love each other. Okay, not because it's a new thing and it's exciting and it's trendy now. My friends are with black women, so I want to be with one and see how it. No, 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 don't get caught up into that. Okay,
No,
there is going to be excitement, but your heart has to be right, and that's my thing with that. But I'm just giving you guys information because you're asking me what's going on, and for some reason we can't just keep it on the down low and just go about our business, but it is what it is. And from this point, I'm going to move on unless it keeps being brought up. I hope it just water under the bridge and we move on. Other people involved, they move on how they want to move on. And we respect each other. We have love for each other, and we go our own separate paths. We have our own battle plans, and that's what I want. Okay, that's why I'm very vague. That's why I don't put names. That's why I don't do, you know what I mean?
I'm still waiting to see if you get certified to marry people, Brent.
Well, maybe I'll go back to school and get my
you have to go to school, or do you just have to get certified through the state?
Yeah, I do. I just, yeah.
In your free time.
You know what though? I don't know if that would be really productive, because if I go marrying people that are in failed relationships, then it'll point back at me like, yeah, you're wrong, guy. Or somehow it'll reflect on me, even though I have no impact on whether it goes good or bad. I know, the preacher that married me and my wife over 28 years ago. And it was crazy because he said he had a requirement where he had counseling that had to you had to go through so much counseling before he would even marry you. But me and my wife, and my preacher was going to do it, but he was out of town when I came home on leave, and I didn't know when I was going to come. So my wife's preacher married us, and she came from a black church, right? And he sat down and talked to us, and he says, you know what? Usually I counsel people, but I think you guys are going to be fine. And then, like, over 28 years later, we seen the guy, and he says, "Yep, I knew you guys would work." I don't know. It was just weird, but anyway, but
I still think it'd be neat.
Yeah, I just
Maybe
I
it's
don't
just the
have the
novelty
time.
part of it.
Oh yeah, have them broadcast.
Well,
on
it would
YouTube.
come across a Roadrunner network.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could have video. I mean, here you, Sandy up there,
Yep. True.
Well, because I've known you and Sandy for what? It's we're past 2 years now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've
It's
been
been
on
a
that
while.
long on YouTube. Wow.
There were 14 people on the live,
Uh
and
huh.
you had very few subscribers when I showed up.
Oh yeah. I remember somebody came in and
Yeah, they
said,
were mocking you.
"Yeah, there was a troll that said you only got 12 people watching. You're irritating." And I was like, "Wow, 12? Oh my god!" And I on that live, I remember I say, "I got 12 people." I was so excited. It was like a diss that turned into like it was uplifting. Um, of course, I can't compare to the big channels, but I mean, it was something new. It was it was
Hey,
how can I?
quality over quantity, Brent. You got to
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah. Yep, that's true. Um,
Yeah, we have ran a few trolls out of here, haven't we?
yeah, we have. I remember. You remember good old Mr. Clark? That's a memory.
That was the first
I
live I
think I
ever
ran
was
into his
on.
brother on hashtag Loren's
Yeah.
channel.
Oh,
Hashtag
that was
Black
the
Woman.
first
Oh, yeah.
live I was ever
Yeah, I
on
think she
this
canceled her channel
before.
because I went looking for her a couple days ago and it's not there no more.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Both of you guys were talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries. Sometimes you get a delay and yeah, I remember. Oh man, Mr. Clark. Oh, you
That
were
was the
saying.
first live that I was on. That was the first live. That was before I started my channel. That was the first show that I was ever on your channel when Mr.
Uh-huh.
Clark showed up.
Oh yeah.
Before I started my channel.
That guy's legendary around here.
Yeah, he is. He's like, well, I gotta pull up that video. I need to. You know what? Uh, I need to talk about Mr. Clark. I kind of miss him. I like, Mr. Clark, if you're out there, can we have an anniversary show? Me and Corey would love to go in on you again, and Pro White Leadership would like to talk to you too. Uh, no, but that was, you know what? That was one time that you know everybody was happy about, and but yeah. Um, yeah. But yeah, I thank you guys for coming up, and I'm going to close this soon. I know Alexander's trying to get up. Let me see. Um,
Yeah, I got to wrap a few things up before I head off.
yeah. Hey, Alexander, how's it going? Hello, 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 Alexander. Let me put on my Indiana Jones.
Hey, wait a minute. I got one of those.
Do you? Oh, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
sort
doing.
of.
I'm doing a swirl to invest and swirl to invest. I'm doing a Captain Swirl on location. Yeah, hey, you guys voted for it. Los Angeles in Hawaii coming soon this summer.
In
Uh,
Hawaii.
oh yeah, we're going to be out there on the beach. Alexander dropped that. He tried to get on. I don't know what's going on. It says your device. I don't know. Oh,
Here's
there you
my
go.
Indian.
Yeah, I got this hat that looks like Indiana Jones hat. I'm going to do some videos with it. It looks cool.
I
Tried to
spent
get.
2 weeks looking for my hat. It's actually Italian.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm going to close here soon. Hey, Alexander, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got, to tell you the truth, I just got the news. Um, you know, I do see what's going on here. They're trying to split you and this other person up by making the other person look bad. And the thing of it is that when it comes to black men, they do not want anybody, holding them accountable for nothing. They do not.
Alexander,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with black men.
Yeah,
This has nothing to do with black men, and what what you're saying is that person has lied on me. So, and this has nothing to do with black men. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it's not black men trolling and causing this. Oh, he jumped off. Yeah, it's not. Look, there are black men trying to cause trouble within the spaces. Okay, they're there. But with this thing, it's not black men dividing us at all. Um, you know. But I'm not going to throw names out there. I mean, we go our own separate ways. We break contact. It is what it is. Okay. And but and see, that's the thing. With that being said, it's not black men doing this. Okay. This is one time they're not infiltrating us. Okay. Um and they do try, but and black women that have had my back for so long, okay, have brought things to my attention. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to say who they are. I'm not going to say what they said. I'm just saying, ladies, keep your eyes open. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Keep your eyes open. Look for the signs. Okay?
Hey,
go ahead.
I'm going to drop down off of here so you can go ahead and start this wrap up.
Yeah, I'm going to start it because I need to.
Okay.
I need to
Well,
get to work
good night,
and stuff.
everybody.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. And look, okay, there's stuff going on. Okay, hopefully it plays itself out and it just goes away. I'm hoping and praying this is what this is. Okay, there is a conflict. Okay, of interest. I'm going to just say that. Look. Sometimes you can do things with people. Sometimes you can't. And that's okay. It don't mean we have to be enemies. We can still be allies. It just means we're not doing things together. And I'm just saying be careful. Okay? Alexander, you got back on. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The StreamYard is acting up on me, but I really want to say that, I'm sorry that this happened, and again, because I thought the movement was getting off to a good start. The thing of it is like I talk about my channel.
Alexander, I'm just letting you know for now. Just make sure you get all your facts before you speak. That's my advice to you as of right now. If you're not sure, that's why things are going on the way it is right now. I'm just letting you know as of right now to get all your facts before you start speaking. That's all I'm going to say to you.
Yeah. I just checked it, and I and I would not say I would not say because I just read an email. I'm not going to talk about on here. That's why I gave Brent the access to well, I gave him my Discord link so we can talk about these things
Yeah, well,
because I
I
do think that Brent and this white man, is being set up. I do think that,
okay,
and
uh,
that's mm,
Well, I
okay.
just thought, well, he
I
lied on me, so so
yeah.
he lied on me, so
Okay. But here's the thing, Alexander. I could go on your Discord and talk to you, but I'm going to tell you the same thing I'm telling tonight. I don't. What's put out there is all that needs to be put out there at this time. And this is the thing. I do not want to be wrong, and I don't want to lead people astray. I want to have my facts in order before I would even go there. Okay. Um, I'm just telling people be careful. Okay. I'm not going, look, there's some things that have happened, and I'm not going to say, oh, well, it's, the Beta Kings are coming in and pulling us apart. First of all, they're not that smart.
and this has
Second,
nothing to do with the Beta Kings. This has nothing to do with black men. So, like I said, Alexander, if I was you, get your story straight. That's all I'm telling you, because this is
yeah,
not a beta male issue. So I don't know what's being told to you. All I know is that I have been lied on. So, and now, and it is what it is. But all I'm saying to you is, like I said, get your facts straight before you speak. That's all I'm going to let you know.
yeah. I think he's speculating from what he's hearing, and I don't want people to do that. Just get your facts. Go on facts. Facts, facts, facts. Not what your best buddy told you and what it looks like. Know what it is. Okay. Let's just stop talking about that now. Enough has been said. I don't want to go into it no more unless I have to. I want to keep it where it's at, and hopefully it goes by, it passes, and we can move on without, talking about this. We're still going to have our platforms. We're still going to do our thing. I'm still going to promote Swirl to Investment. I'm still going to uplift black women. And I need to protect black women within my space. And I don't want to give them lies. I don't want to. I'm telling you what I know and where it's at. Okay. And I just tell black women, be very careful. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Look for the signs. Okay. Ladies, whether you're loved, whether you're loved or you're an object. Whether you can see a man's heart, kind of his actions. What's his image of you? Okay. I mean, there's this thing, black women don't like being fetishized, right? Okay. You can kind of tell if a man fetishizes you. But I don't want to get off into that. I'm just saying, look for the signs. Look for the signs. Okay, that's all I'm saying. And do not give anybody your information. Okay. And I will tell you in the future, if I have somebody on my panel, don't just assume they're good men because they're talking to me and we're having a good conversation. Because truth be told, I don't know anybody on YouTube like that except a few people. Okay? Most of the people on here I don't know personally. I just so if they're with me, that don't mean they're like me. They could be a good they could put on a good front. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's put this to bed.
I understand, and I just went to check my email and it says a whole different story. So, and once again, I'm sorry that this happened. You know, yeah. And the thing of it is, well, I had a life saying Black women and happiness matters,
Yeah.
and well, and I'll 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 talk about with you on the Discord because again, you know, all that matters to me is that Black women are happy, and if that means that they find happiness with other races of men, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And what I don't like is you know, people screwing with the stats all the time,
Yeah.
and you know, painting all white men in a bad light, and just because a few white men do things wrong, and that to me, says something about, you know, people
Yeah.
projecting
Yeah.
things onto
Hey,
other people.
I don't mean to cut you off, Alexander. Let's put this to bed. Okay, enough of this talk. Really, I know they put white men in a bad light, and that's what they're going to do. Look, don't put no names out there. I didn't say names, okay, guys? Let's stop. Let's not speculate, okay? Um, all right. I don't want to put name. Look. I'm trying. I want to be okay. I want to be right with this. I don't want to throw names out there. Please, okay, okay. I told you how I feel and stuff, and it's multiple things. It ain't just one thing, okay. And there's right now we don't need to throw names around. Okay, I'm just telling you that there's contact that's been broken. Okay, there's contact that's been broken right now. Certain people will not be working with me, and that's okay. That's where it's at. All right. So I don't want to throw names out there. I don't want you guys going at each other. I don't want to have fights with other channels. I want to avoid that. Okay. What's going on is between me and a certain creator. I'm not going to say who it is. I work with a lot of creators. Okay. All right. So there's no hate towards this creator. Hopefully, there's no hate towards me. Hopefully, we could just go our separate ways and do our own thing. Okay. That's where I want to leave this right now. Okay. I don't want to speculate that it's agents of chaos and all this. There are agents of chaos probably feeding into this crap, sure. But there are people in my area that are not chaos agents. Okay. And they're protecting me. And that's what's happening. Okay. So it is what it is. Okay. I love you guys. Okay. And Alexander, no disrespect, but I don't want to go on your Discord and talk about this. I'm sorry. I don't want to do it. I want to put this to bed as quick as possible. I just hopefully it goes away. You know, and you know, I understand what you're saying, but you know, when we start speculating, we start thinking other things are going on that aren't, and we just need to have the facts. I don't have all the facts myself, so I'm limiting what I'm saying. Okay, I do have some facts, some I don't. Okay, and I'm not into slandering people and saying false things. Okay, I I want to be careful. Okay. And that's all it is. Okay. But I will say this: some things there is stuff to it. Certain person did some bad things. I'm just going to say it, but I'm not going to say what it is. We'll just leave it at that. Maybe it's a mistake or miscommunication and whatever, but let's leave it alone. Okay. I don't mean to cut you off, but I really don't want to go into this.
I'm sorry, Brent. And like I said, Alexander, you should do your research before you start speaking. And like I said, there's people that are blocked from my channel as well. They know who they are because I am not as nice as Brent. If I believe that you are a problem, you will be blocked from my channel and reported. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
So get all your facts before you start speaking. That's what I'm letting you know now, Alexander. Get all your facts before you start talking.
Oh.
Yeah, and
okay. And again, I just read an email that was and I won't say the person who sent the email, but I finally got the facts right. But like you said, I'm a put it to bed because again, you know, it's a sad day, but I'm ready to put it to bed. And the thing of it is, the main goal we should all have is Black women's happiness.
Yeah.
And the thing, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we should focus on right now. Okay. And you know what? What's more important than this little thing going on? Well, it could be a big thing, but what's more important than this is the mission ahead. Black women getting the best option, and us worthy men out there that love black women, us white men, men of no color that love black women, that we can show them love and respect and we can protect and provide for them. That way, black women have the choice. That way, black women are being competed for. That way, you know, because when it comes down to it, right now with my channel, it's all about black women. It really is. You know, I want more men in the space, more white men coming forward and speaking for black men. I do want that. I want that so bad. And but I got to be careful I don't fall into a trap with that too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to. I just want more white men, but good quality white men. You know, that love black women. All right, and I'm not going. I don't want to go in on nobody right now. I just want to keep it, and you know, if it goes over, water under the bridge, okay, we can uplift black women on different platforms, and we can move forward. And that's really the goal, right? We're all little pieces of this puzzle. Let's be that good piece of the puzzle, and let's put it together. You know, by not telling us, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to keep it at that. Okay. All right. All right. There's a comment. Okay, being deceptive. Okay, you have some bad stuff. How are you protecting? Okay, well, first of all, this was directed towards me. You know, so this is a problem I have. Now, what's happening with black women? You know, it's, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Now, but the thing of it is I'm seeing some stuff that are questionable. I'm seeing black women being harassed. Okay. But do I know that it comes from that source? No, I do not. Could that be a troll? Yes, it could be. I'm just saying be careful. And that's part of protection. Okay? Now,
Okay, I don't want to cut you off, Brent.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you off, Brent. Go ahead. Well, I just wanted to say, because like I said, you know, I've already warned and told certain people already that was associated with my channel to be very careful with who they deal with and who they talk to and who they associate with and who they give out information on my channel. I mean, you know, on YouTube. So, like I said, if you don't know how to listen, it has nothing to do with me. And like I said, you will be blocked and reported to YouTube. So, because I've already gave out the warning, I made it very clear to be careful. You don't know who these people are, and I've made that very clear to a lot of people already.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. Like I said, I am not Brent. I don't care. I'm high and I'm dry, and you'll be laid to the side.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm going to have to start protecting my channel. Any of you can give me on you know, protecting my channel from
I already told you, Alexander, to get all your facts. I already told you to get all your facts before you start running your mouth. That's what I just told you. That's how you can protect your channel.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying, look for the signs, ladies. Okay? All right? And leave it at that. And me putting stuff out there, and sometimes proof needs to go to other parties rather than me making a YouTube channel showing you some stuff. Okay? So there's a proper place and time. I'm just saying be careful. Something's off. Okay? And you know, maybe some things I'm wrong on that. That's why I'm leaving it the way it is. But let's just let it go, observe, and see what happens. Okay? But in the meantime, ladies, protect yourself. Don't give out your information. Do not talk to any dudes online unless it's done in a safe way where you cannot be traced. I'm going to say that. There have been women on this channel that have been doxxed, that have been harassed by getting their numbers and all this. And I don't know if they gave the dudes their phone number because they were talking and having a good time. I don't know. But you can get a Google number where it will come to your phone, and you can be in Los Angeles and it could show up in Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? And then that way, if there's a problem, you're done. Okay? They can't trace your home address. They can't trace your, you know. So, you know, keep that in mind. And it's just, you know, as having a smoking gun. I don't have a smoking gun right now, but a lot of crazy things are happening. A lot of circumstantial things. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. Go where you think's the best place for you to be. Okay? Hopefully this will be a peaceful thing that flows under the bridge and we move on. I'm getting too many calls. I'm getting too many emails. I'm getting too many people that are hurt because of this. And in my opinion, the whole thing wasn't a big deal. I don't know why it escalated to what it is, but I mean, but anyway, guys, that's what I'm going to leave you with. Okay? I love you guys, and I'm going to be flying solo for a while. Okay? And that's just to protect me and you. And plus, I don't want to get off course. I don't want to change my direction for somebody else's vision. You know, and especially if I don't know their heart truly. Okay? That's all it is. Let's leave it at that for now, okay? If something god awful happens and I need to put it out there on blast, I will. But till then, okay, I can be done wrong all day. To me, that's whatever. I just need to cut ties. But if it affects you, then that's another thing. But I'm going to leave it at that. Let's put it to bed. Let's have a good night tonight. You know, and I love you guys. Look, all right. I just say be careful with all of us in the space, all men. Okay. You know, I mean, my focus is on black women because I have love for them. I'm not trying to get with black women. I don't want nothing out of them except maybe a friendship or, you know, coming together on YouTube. That's it. I have the black woman of my dreams, my wife. But I want to show you love, and I want to show the world how beautiful and amazing black women are and how us other men can open up our options and find a good wife, and how black women can find a good husband. That's really what it is. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'll give you guys final word before you go. Please make it short and to the point. You know, I don't want to have a revolving discussion when I'm trying to close. I just want to put this to bed. I want to get to bed. I got to go to work.
You normally start with a prayer, you know, before you get into your discussion on this panel, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, I was just, you know, I mean, if you want to, I just want to pray, and if you want to lead us in prayer, and before we go, I think that'll settle everything on our emotions.
Okay. I tell you what, after everybody speaks, I'll do that as a closing. I'll be last, and I'll say a prayer. I want to do it. We'll do that. Alexander, I'll let you go first, and you know, we'll just do a short statement and get out of here, and for the night, so we could all get some rest. You know, but anyway, go ahead, Alexander.
Not to say is
Okay, you're your audio. Okay, I'm sorry. Your audio's off. Can you guys hear him? I can't. Okay, go ahead. Maybe it's working now.
Hold on. Let me get to a certain place. Okay, can you hear me now? I just want to say, black women, your happiness is important. Is more important, you know. And I think if you find happiness with a man, you know, of another race, you know, that's fine, you know. And I do believe that you know, again, white men and black women are indeed a power couple. I do believe that, you know, and don't let anyone tell you differently, because if you listen to the people who tell you differently, you'll miss out on the big. You'll miss out on the big. And you know, Brent is a blessing. You know, to YouTube. You know, and I will support any way I can. You know, I will always have his back, and I always will have pro-white male leadership's back. And I want to thank pro-white male leadership for showing me stuff that I didn't even know in history class. I also want to unapologetic circle for doing that too. And the thing of black women are a blessing. They really are.
Yeah.
You take the time to get to know them. And see the human with.
Okay.
You know. And then, you know, that's all I have to say.
Okay, thanks, Alexander. Your mic's kind of messing up a little bit. I did get it, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like, kind of scratchy a little bit. But yeah, thank you for that. All right, who wants to go next? Seabreeze or pro white male leadership? Which one of you ladies want to go first?
Okay, I'll go ahead. So,
Okay.
you know, like I said, I'm not like Brent. I'm not nice like Brent. Like I said, I'm the type of person that if I tell you something and you don't want to listen, then it is what it is. Like I said, anybody that is going to become a problem will be blocked from my channel. And I am not having anybody's back that has lied on me after they were already warned. So make this a warning for everyone that's listening. If you are a problem, you will be dealt with accordingly. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And yeah, let's not lie on people, okay? Let's make sure we know the facts before we say anything, okay? And I know it sounds vague what I talked about, but like I said, I don't have all the facts yet. I have the facts that's happened to me. All right. And a number of ladies are telling me some stuff that's going on. Okay. And a lot of these ladies have followed me from the beginning. That's why red flags have raised. Okay. And I'm seeing some things, but until I know for sure, I'm not going to go out and say. And I don't want names floated out there. Let's not do that. You know, and I appreciate you guys aren't floating names, and that's pretty good. I appreciate that. Okay, and Seabreeze.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just saying, keep your head up. I thank you for this panel. I'm very new to this, and I did come in on the tail end of, so I don't know what's going on, but I just whatever it is, just take it to God in prayer.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, and we need to. And guys, I am a man of faith. I'm going to pray. Okay. You could pray with me. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I want to just say it real quick before I close. And I think what can fix this is God. Not me, not no other person, but God. That's who can fix all this craziness. So I want to say a prayer real quick before we close, and then I'm going to shut it off. I say, Lord, thank you for this platform. Thank you for the ladies and gentlemen on this platform. I pray that this the stuff that's going on through the YouTube streets, our channels, would end up going away. That it would be like water under the bridge, Lord, so we can move forward. we can have a positive impact. Lord, I pray that we can uplift Black women and bring in good men that will love, protect Black women. I can't personally bring up these men, but God, I pray you would do that. We know in our country today, in the world, as a matter of fact, that Black women are the most unprotected group on the earth. Black women in our country have the least amount of resources. They're the most disrespected and least protected. And I pray, God, that you would fix that. Help us as men to fix that problem, Lord. Help us to put Black women first, Lord. Help us. We need to protect all women, yes. And I pray we do that. But I pray we put an extra emphasis on Black women because they are the least protected. And I pray that the Black femicide goes away. You know, I pray that femicide of anybody goes away. And Lord, I just pray that you uplift these ladies, Lord, and these guys up here that support this platform, the network, the YouTube space we have, Lord. And I pray that you would have me on YouTube for many years putting out this message. And I do pray this, and I'm serious. If I ever get to a point where I'm doing harm and not good, that I would be taken from this space. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is love and marriage. And with Black women being the best option, with getting the less back in return, we need to fix this. We need to give Black women the love, respect, and Lord, I pray that you put it in all men's heart to love, protect, and uplift Black women. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Okay. But I wanted to say that prayer, and I know not everybody's people of faith like myself, and that's okay. But I think for me, the best thing I could do is pray about it and work on myself, fix myself, and give love and respect to Black women. I think as a white man, I think that's powerful. Okay, because people unfortunately don't expect white men to uplift Black women, and that's sad. That needs to stop. It needs more of us need to speak up. Okay, guys, more of us as white men need to speak up for Black women. You need to show you love Black women. They're going to call you a panderer. Okay, they're going to call you a simp and a pandering, whatever. That's okay. But someone needs to stick up for Black women. Okay, it don't need to be just Black women sticking up for Black women. It needs to be men. And if you're a real man, you will speak up. You will protect Black women. And that's what we need to do. More important than what we're doing on YouTube is protecting Black women. That's not just the physical part, but mentally and spiritually. Okay? And telling the truth. When Black women accomplish things, we need to start saying it. If they're the most educated, they are the most educated. If they're the most traditional women, the most women of faith, which they are, why are we not talking about this? Why are we not talking about the marriage stats with Black women, white men? How the marriages are longer lasting. Let's talk about the results instead of the stereotypes and generalizations, especially with Black women. Because nobody is more stereotyped and generalized like Black women are. Let's be honest. And when we talk about racism is directed towards Black women more than any other group. A lot more than black men. I'm gonna be honest. But somehow we don't talk about that. We'll go crazy if a black man's something's done to him. Okay. But black women, it's like nobody cares. What are we doing? Nobody should be harmed by no means, but black women are the most harmed. They're the most unprotected. They're the most vulnerable. And we got people on YouTube more concerned about their wigs, their weaves, and than the women that they are. But anyway, I just say I love you guys, black women. You're amazing. You know, keep up, the success you're doing. Keep up the love you have. Black women are the most successful right now in corporate America, and they're also the most successful in the traditional world, the women of faith, the wives and mothers. And let me tell you, when you marry a black woman, in the collective, black women, you're going to get we get the best results when we marry black women. We do. There's no other wife like my wife. No other mother like my wife is to our children. And with all this craziness, the most important thing is that we focus on black women, protecting them, protecting their image, showing them love and respect. And don't be silent about it, guys. Don't. There's nothing wrong with expressing your love to a group of women that have done amazing things. I do it all the time. I'm not ashamed of it. They could call me whatever they want to, but that's where my heart is. But anyway, that's all I got. Guys, I want to thank you for the panel. Seabreeze, young lady, thank you so much. And thanks for your prayers. Pro White Male Leadership, thank you. For your support. Thank you for, what you do. And Alexander, thank you for the support. Alexander, I appreciate you giving me cash apps and stuff, but you don't really have to do that. I mean, and guys, I appreciate you giving me cash apps, but you don't have to do that, really. But if that's what you want to do, I do very well financially, and I want to give something back to you guys, and I want to be a blessing. I don't want you lifting me up. I want to lift you up because it's about you. This panel is about you, black women. It really is. It's not about me. Yeah, I do the channel and do the content and all that, but it's really about you. This is your space, and I want to protect your space. This is for you. And if I'm off on anything, feel free to email me. If I'm wrong in anything I did or said, email me. And I'll take a look, and maybe I'm wrong. There's times I'm wrong. That's why I hesitate on tonight on a lot of things, because I don't want to be wrong. Because I can end up hurting somebody that don't need to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, you got anything else before I shut down?
Not necessarily, but thank you so much, Brent, for having this live. I'm definitely going to step down. I got things to do. And yes, everyone, enjoy your night.
Okay, thank you so much for coming on, young lady.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a
Absolutely.
good night. God bless.
You too. You too.
All right. And Seabreeze, young lady, thank you so much for coming on.
You're
Um,
welcome.
had a good discussion. Alexander, thanks for coming on. Um, yeah, Alexander, just protect your channel, brother. Okay. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Brent, I understand what you're saying, man, and also I also want to say that my discord, the conversation I was looking to have with you was how can we better serve black women, you
mhm,
know,
yeah,
you know,
and, and that's what I would
serve
like
them
to.
more, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I would like to talk about. Not what's going on in YouTube. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that. I just, unless I feel it has to be put out there. Um, I just trying to answer some questions to people that and stuff's going on. I'm just letting you know there's weird things happening. Um, so just be aware and keep your eyes open. Vet, okay,
Yeah.
ladies. Um, look for the signs. It's like you're going on a date, right? And something's a little off. Look for the signs.
Mhm.
And two, in the YouTube world, if something's a little off, uh, wow. You know what I'm saying? Even here, if it's a little off, well, you got to do what you got to do, right? Um, and I don't want no one to go nowhere, but if you feel that's the best, that I respect that. Um, you know, but yeah, Alexander, I would love to talk about how we can do better for black women. I don't want to talk about YouTube rumors like that. Um, I just, and after tonight, let's just focus on black women. Let's put black women first. And I think me and you are on the same page with that. We want what's best for them, not us. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and I want the best for black women, you know, and it's like some of the things, you know, that I want to say can really help black women. Can't say on YouTube, and that's the main problem that I have with this whole censoring thing.
yeah,
Because the thing and the main thing of it is that you know in reality black men like me who speak for black women, and I do believe somebody said that we 1% of black men that does speak out for you know black women and everything, and and you know and
yeah,
and now and and I I want to, and I'm still doing my best to help black women any way I can, you know, and the sad part
uh,
about it is that we really can't say certain stuff,
yeah. Hey, hey,
on here. Yeah.
yeah. I get you. I don't want to get too long winded. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of issues with YouTube and the censoring. Yeah, I don't want. I just want to close out. Because I have a problem with closing out shows. We get winded, and you know, um, but let's let's put this to bed. Let's get our drama away, and let's you know what let's create a space. We have a space here. Let's have a safe space. Um, and I don't want anybody to feel like they can't talk to me. Email. I will not put your stuff out there. Um, Even if you curse me out on the email, that's I'm pretty. Um, I keep that. Even if you cuss me out or tell me whatever, I don't put that out there. Um, Comments though that the Beta Kings do, sometimes I'll put it. I'll show that, but that's comments that they put on my page anyway. But emails, I really respect that. Even from Beta Kings that come in, I, unless they're threatening me or my family, they can say what they want on email. I don't care. Um, as long as it's just directed towards me. Anyway, thanks again, Alexander. We'll see you. Everybody tonight. I'm going to drop you down, Alexander. Talk to you later. Um, guys, look, I'm put the camera on. I love you guys. Don't get caught up in this mess, okay? Um, I'm not telling you stay away from people, but I'm saying be cautious, okay? I'm going to tell you, look for the signs and just be careful, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And to the ones that you have my back and you've brought things to my light, thank you. And those that go into private chats and say stuff, it gets back. Okay. It does. I mean, I don't care, but I'm just saying you can't trust everybody on YouTube, guys, really. I've learned many times, and I really don't talk to people a lot about this stuff because I know that there are people that I think, we got each other's back and will turn on me. I've seen that happen. I've seen it done to other people. Okay. There's a group of people in my space though. I know they got my back. I know I'm safe with. And I deal with very few like that. But even with that, I kind of keep it to myself as much as I can. I don't like pulling nobody into anything. Um, Even if I'm totally right, I don't like pulling people into my fight. I don't. I like to keep it because I don't want it affecting nobody. And you know, I just want a network of channels that love and support black women. You know, I want to be able to show love and support to other channels that uplift black women, whether they be Divestment, BWE. That don't mean I'm gonna go get on their shows and no. That means you know what? They're there. We show them love and respect. They do their thing, and you can support people in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? And some people I support that way. They don't even know I'm supporting them, and I am. But it's not about them knowing I support them. I do because I think they're putting forth a good message. I think they're doing good things. You know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to just sit back on my channel, do my thing, and and hopefully things will blow over. And that's what I'm hoping and praying for. But we'll take it as we get it. And anyway, guys, I love you. Uh, God bless you and your families. And my email is always open. Okay. And ladies, I would say, if you want to talk to me and something, and it can be something that you're struggling with in life and you just want someone to listen, I'll talk to you. And my wife Sandy has talked to women on this channel, just uplifting. Um, you know, my wife has done that, talk to people, and because we all have problems, right? We do. We go through some things. And I've seen, things that happen where people get suicidal. Um, and sometimes it just takes someone talking to you, uplifting you. There was a time in my life where I was really down. I wasn't to the point to take my life or nothing like that, but I was pretty bad. Um, and what lifted me out of that was just talking to people. Just sometimes a ear to listen to. Um, you know, my wife has talked to a couple ladies because sometimes ladies feel hurt and they don't want to talk to a man about it. I get that. But another woman, and it's, but anyway, I just put that out there. I want to be a blessing. That's what I'm saying. I want to be a blessing to you. Okay. I don't want you supporting my channel. I do want you supporting it, but by being here. Okay. But I want to be a blessing to you. I want you to get something out of this. I want you to leave this channel or this live or another live uh feeling good and uplifted. This one might not be so uplifting because of the stuff we covered. But I want to have more lives where we can come out and we're upbeat in a good mood. We're happy and you feel good. I love when black women send me emails or send me an email and say, thanks for, defending it. Thanks. What you were saying uplifted me. It made me feel good. It made me feel, a certain way. I was really happy. And that's what I want to do. Um, when I say wonderful things about black women, all I'm doing is speaking the truth. I mean, there's nothing I'm say that's a lie. Okay, I'm going to start fresh. I will support always. Thanks, Alexander. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Um, but as I close, ladies, put yourself first. Okay. Don't get caught up in the content creators. It's not about them. It's not about me. It's about you. Okay. Keep that in mind. It's about you. And don't get caught up in the drama. Sometimes we got to break ties with people. Sometimes we can't work together no more. And that's okay. It's not always because one person's a bad person. Sometimes you're just different individuals. Okay. Sometimes it is what it is. I mean, I wish it didn't go that way, but so don't get caught up in the content creator thing. I'm going, let this go. I'm not going to get caught up in it. I'm going to do my show. We're going to do our thing and leave it at that. Okay. But if you guys ever get harassed or anything, okay, it is your right to tell the authorities. If they're sending you emails and threats, go to the police. Okay. There is no need for anybody to be threatened. Okay. No matter who it is. Okay. And this YouTube thing can be dangerous. There are weirdos and crazy people out there. Ladies, protect your identity. Okay. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you. Have a good night. God bless you and your family. And I'll see you probably this weekend, probably Sunday, I think. Hopefully, I'll have that Discord put together. And, you know, I would like to, have a movie night and all that good stuff. I want to have fun. I but it'll be like one day a week. It's probably going to be Sunday when I get the Discord open. And that way you guys will have a certain time. You'll know what time every week. And we'll do it that way. That way, if you want to come over and we have our special time, it's cool. All you got to do is just show up, um, with your avatar and we'll have fun. Okay. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Have a good night. God bless.